with NFL teams coming to training camp this week, it's been I don't want to say it's been over the top, but it's been a better week than I expected for news out of the NFL, right? Teams are showing up. It's one of the, teams are here. We're just excited they're back. And, really there's not a lot of news in the preseason anymore because, look, the star players don't play. And, outside of injuries, it's not quite what it used to be. But, man, this week it's like they decided to show up and say, all right, hey, NFL coaches, owners, we're going to give people content because it's been a minute since we gave people content. And there is nothing better than Jerry Jones still trying to make his we're all in on this season happen and trying to wave a magic wand and convince people that being all in means something other than I've punted on 2024, I'm not signing anybody, and I'm going to make big changes in the offseason. Here's Jerry Jones from earlier today. Cowboys open training camp, very excited. Oxnard, very, very excited. And Jerry Jones once again tries to explain what he meant by earlier this offseason when he said he's all in on 2024.
I'm all in. I'm all in. Sometimes being all in means you remove the months out here that are in the future, and you narrow it down to where all we're talking about is right now and the next playoff season, and that's it for everybody. We're all in. We're all in. It's all right there. We all got some things out here in the future, another 2 or 3 years on contracts, all that stuff. Let's all get in here. Zero right now in this. Dak's got his year contract. Let's focus right here. We all got a lot on the line for that playoff game. A lot of it.
Boy, if someone said to me, I hear the phrase word salad being used a lot now, especially with politics and everybody making speeches. What's the definition of word salad right there? That was your Jerry Jones word salad of being all in, because when you're all in, sometimes it means you ignore the months ahead and you're just in on what's happening now, and there's things that we're looking at now, we're focused, and Dak, and there's a playoff game coming. Boy, that is a word salad by Jerry Jones, man. That is a Cobb salad and a Waldorf salad and a Caesar salad. You got like 7 different kinds of salad going on with that Jerry Jones comment. Still trying to make all in happen. Like, going all in didn't mean I'm not signing anybody, I'm not giving anybody a new contract because I'm going to make big changes after this season. That's what all in means, and that's what Jerry Jones has meant by all in from the beginning. And I love how he's still trying to make it happen. Like, let me really explain to you guys what all in means. Like, I'm going to try to push it away from the narrative that give me any criticism and makes it look like I'm doing something positive. I love he's trying to make this happen.
Well, I mean, look, the old rule of thumb on the show is I can't fault a good strategy. Is this a good strategy? No. Benjamin Franklin. It's often quoted in movies and TV, but attributed to him. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, right? Mantras on the wall, kind of like be a champion today kind of thing as you go through your processes and procedures, right? Whether you're planning saving money or getting into the perfect college or finding your next gig, whatever the case may be. All of that requires some planning and foresight. Here he's saying, blanket, it's all about 2024. So that's what he should have just said. It's the put up or shut up year. Right? The contracts, we'll deal with them. But right now, this is the team we have, this is the coach we have, and we have to go and try to win. And try to see if you can inspire someone to cheer for you or start clapping randomly because you stared them down and you need that little bit of support with a gleam in their eye. But for Jerry Jones, it's been pretty obvious all along. I think in the end, he folds and he breaks free of Stevens' mind meld and mind control, and he signs everybody. And it's an absolute disaster.
When he decided,
that he reverts back to old Jerry Jones form.
When he decided to let Dak Prescott test free agency, that was it. That was the big moment where, okay, things are going to be a little different. And they're going to be different in Dallas after this year, after they stink, because they're not going to be any good, because he didn't improve in the offseason. Jerry Jones, he told us, you just got to follow Jerry Jones. He leaves you clues. He's not like some kind of mystery. It's like you're watching Knives Out or Glass Onion.
Yeah, but you're also trying to make it out like he's giving us a Machiavellian breadcrumb trail to follow.
No, he's not. He has said, I'm going to be around a long time. We don't have to go crazy this year. I'm allowing my franchise quarterback to hit free agency, leaving it open that I might not sign him. Other players that you'd think I want to sign, I am not signing them. They are not getting it. He went on to say today, big contracts take a lot of time. They take a lot of time. No, this is Jerry Jones has told us things are going to be different. Had he just used a different phrase, because that's really, because you hit on it. Had he just said, hey, focus is on this year. Don't talk to me about a new contract. Don't talk, because you could hear at the end when he said, Dak wants a contract, we're focused on the playoff game. Right. He's already fast-forwarded on this season to January when the Cowboys, what he's thinking is they're going to be 12-5, but they're not.
Their over-under is, 10.5 wins, buddy.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that.
You got the Giants and what they got out there. I mean, Shane's kid's a better general manager.
Yeah, okay. And yet Daniel Jones does stink, but
they got Drew Lock now, though.
He's looked ahead already to the playoffs and is already at Dak with a put up or shut up game in the playoffs that will allow him to potentially get paid. Like, that's where his mind is at. That you have to just see, he's telling you just have to read the clues. He's thinking in the playoffs, Dak Prescott's next game, if he stinks, there's no way I'm bringing him back. If he wins games and we get to the NFC title game and Dak is really good, I'll give Dak $65 million. That's what we told you was going to happen all along. Jerry Jones is telling you, this is my strategy. Now, the whole all-in stuff, this is just stupid because this is Jerry Jones just trying to make himself look like, hey, I'm doing something fiscally responsible, but not understanding that all-in is something that has a completely different meaning from what you say. All-in means, hey, we are taking all our assets and putting them in on this season. All-in means going out and spending money on some vets for 1 year that they're going to take you over the top. That's all in. This is rebuilding. Like this is we're staying status quo. This is I am passing the bet. I am calling the bet and moving on. This is not anything even close to all in. This is I'm folding so I can go to the bathroom. This is I need to get a sandwich. Can you take my hand for a few minutes? Except a few minutes is the whole season. That's what Jerry Jones is doing, and I love that he's still trying to make it seem like it's the exact opposite of what he is. I give him a lot of credit for throwing out there. Like, I don't know what's going through his head when he says, again, I'm all in. Everybody's laughing at me. Okay, word salad coming up here. In the months of the future is not all in the present time. When you look at what Frodo had to do to get that ring into the fire in the volcano with the guy from Rudy, and Rudy shows up and he sacks a couple of those orcs, and it turns out it's kind of like his movie too. And then we had the guy, the Mortensen fella. Who was nominated a couple of times. And we had, I think a guy from Harry Potter was in a couple of them. And they went through a wall, and they fought a bunch of people that were born out of the bottom of the ground and some volcano fire. And this is what it means to be all in. Like, he may as well have said that, and it would have made just as much sense of what he said earlier today.
Welcome to the future, where the present is the past. You know, that kind of thing. Look, it's... Remember,
Aerosmith singer's daughter was in it, and I was thinking crazy, and I'm thinking dude looks like a lady, and all the big hits and Sweet Emotion.
Now remember this, though, Smith. We are in a day and age as if you can get someone with some clout, you know, with the capital K, to get people excited about a word or phrase, you can completely change the meaning of it. Right? Words that meant the opposite, hey, you know, they got used incorrectly, so now it's added to the dictionary.